The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 21st of March, 1661. Up very early and to work and study in my chamber, and then to Whitehall to my lord, and there did stay with him a good while, discoursing upon his accounts. Here I stayed with Mr. Creed all the morning, and at noon dined with my lord, who was very merry, and after dinner we sang and fiddled a great while. Then I by water, Mr. Shepley, Pinckney, and others going part of the way home, and then hard at work setting my papers in order, and writing letters till night, and so to bed. This day I saw the Florence ambassador go to his audience, the weather very foul, and yet he and his company very gallant, and I was abed. After I was abed, Sir William Penn sent to desire me to go with him tomorrow morning to meet Sir William Batten coming from Rochester. The 22nd of March, 1661. This morning I rose early, and my Lady Batten knocked at her door that comes into one of my chambers, and called to me to know whether I and my wife were ready to go. So my wife got her ready, and about 8 o'clock I got horseback, and my lady and her two daughters and Sir William Penn into coach, and so over London Bridge, and thence to Dartford. The day very pleasant, though the way bad. Here we were met with Sir William Batten, and some company along with him, who had assisted him in his election at Rochester. And so we dined and were very merry. At 5 o'clock we set out again in a coach home, and were very merry all the way. At Deptford we met with Mr. Newborn, and some other friends, and their wives in a coach to meet us, and so they went home with us, and at Sir William Batten's we supped, and thence to bed, my head aching mightily through the wine that I drank today. The 23rd of March, 1661. All the morning at home putting papers in order, dined at home, and then out to the Red Bull, where I had not been since plays come up again. But coming too soon, I went out again and walked all up and down the Charterhouse yard and Aldersgate Street. At last came back again and went in, where I was led by a seaman that knew me, but is here as a servant, up to the tiring room, where strange the confusion and disorder that there is among them in fitting themselves, especially here, where the clothes are very poor, and the actors but common fellows. At last into the pit, where I think there was not above 10 more than myself, and not 100 in the whole house, and the play, which is called All's Lost by Lust, poorly done, and with so much disorder, among others, that in the music room the boy that was to sing a song, not singing it right, his master fell about his ears and beat him so, that it put the whole house in an uproar. Thence homeward, and at the Mitre met my uncle White, and with him Lieutenant Colonel Barron, who told us how Crofton, the great Presbyterian minister, that had lately preached so highly against bishops, is clapped up this day into the Tower, which do please some, and displease others exceedingly. Home and to bed. The 24th of March, 1661, Lord's Day. My wife and I to church, and then home with Sir William Batten and my lady to dinner, where very merry, and then to church again, where Mr. Mills made a good sermon. Home again, and after a walk in the garden, Sir William Batten's two daughters came and sat with us a while, and I then up to my chamber to read.